Hello and welcome back, I'm bballjo and this is Transport Fever 2. Sorry it has been a little while, but things happened and I think I know how we're gonna continue the series and not get confused about what's going on and what is next. So at this point, obviously, money is not the main problem. I just bought a couple extra trains and I hope that's what we're seeing in total earnings going down here, but what I would like to do is just systematically go from bottom up. I know that we haven't done everything on the north side of the map, and that is okay, because at this point, I think we're going to see a lot of repetition just in general. That's not really avoidable, and I would like to just start getting everything kind of pulled in so that we don't have to come back later and figure out what we missed, what we didn't do yet, etc., etc. So my hope is that Eastham can just be connected to, well, Oundle and Chagford, and then also Acton and Sheringham, and Liam, Regis, and Heatherly. They can stay over there and South Petherton. South P, yeah. Cool. No, I'm too old for that. No, I can't do that. But yeah, Eastham out to Acton and Sheringham, and as you can see, all of them are already requiring some goods. Then some conmats and then fuel here, and the fuel we could just use this guy over on that side because I don't think that this one is realistically capable of supplying 2 more towns with, you know, the stuff that we need from there. And we do have a very nice route that we can totally use, like these two can just bring stuff right into St. Ives. Sheringham can be on the way out. This is a big mountain though. Are you sure you want to do that? You didn't think this through very carefully, did you? No, as usual. As usual. Let's look at the contour lines here a little bit, and honestly it's not that bad because we're sitting at about 20 meters here, we're sitting at about nothing in Acton, and then Sheringham, oh my goodness, Sheringham, you may not make it to Acton. There's no good way to get here, so what I see are 2 opportunities. Either I make 2 lines, and I'm leaning towards 2 lines, where one just goes straight out to Acton and back, and one goes out to Sheringham, and maybe Lim Regis, and then Heatherly goes somewhere else, but Lim Regis and Sheringham. The problem here is that these 2 are way too close together. They are, like, compared to this trip, this one is just ridiculous. I could try Acton out to Lim Regis, but look at this. This is a 200-meter jump. We can't do that. There's no, this is like an airport situation. I'll put an airport up here and just let them figure it out from there. Because Acton is a really nice, like, low-laying proposition there, but otherwise South Petherton may be the Regis and Sheringham route. What do we have here? Like, Lim Regis 206, 207, and then we're down here at 93. That is much better. Well, this is 27 over here at the station. But that has a much better chance of actually succeeding, and then we can get fuel, which is already coming to South Petherton, which then means do we still need these guys? Probably not, because you're already maxed out. Everything is maxed out besides the demand on this guy, and if this one is already demanding something, then there is fuel coming out here to Marlborough West for South Petherton, which means South Petherton can already deliver more fuel out to Regis and Sheringham, which I don't necessarily want, but if we set up a truck route for that, that is very possible. We also have Oundle and Chagford, and then Eastham will require fuel relatively soon once we deliver a couple more things here. So I know that we will use this fuel refinery here for sure. So what we could do is bring 1 fuel there, bring a fuel from there to here, all the way over to here to the Eastham fuel refinery, and then start delivering. Yeah, that's not really fun. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do 5 passenger lines. Yeah, I just changed my mind. There's gonna be a lot of bridges, a lot of single trains, but you know what? This is gonna grow Eastham a lot because every single person that wants to join our network on these 4 towns that are sitting there, and Sheringham is still kind of part of in my plan. But then Heatherly is also really high up, so South Petherton, Lim Regis, and Heatherly, they can go on the triple round there. But yeah, Sheringham, you're just gonna come with a nice Regional Express line. Yeah, let's just get started. I think I've seen enough. Let's make a couple things happen, and we will need this to be a much bigger station. That's what we're going to start with. Configure you. Yes. I know that we're not going to need you where you are, and I think you may go away as well, which also means this train depot is probably going to be a little bit in the way of what I actually want to accomplish here. So let's just go full bore and make the station a lot bigger than what it currently is. And if we really wanted to, I could probably just start with a bigger terminal right away so I don't have to click as much. Let's see here. I know that we have effectively 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is the inner city line. Okay, if we do that, 240 meters long with this guy. Is that what I should just do here? Is that gonna give me what I need? Honestly, yeah. Pretty much. This is exactly what I need in this situation. We'll just pop right onto here, and it would give me all the connections that I want, and then I can, if I feel like it, I can just extend the middle platform just a little bit. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, you can pop in here. I think the train depot could have potentially maybe even stayed where it was, but it didn't. So there you go. Click out of this. Extend this one just a little bit to make it look a little more important, potentially. And there you go. This is apparently just a plain passenger station. We're not even going to entertain cargo trains to come this route. So keep that in mind. We are not supporting roofs all the way out here. So if you're choosing to sit this far back on your inner city express, that is your fault, not my fault, and therefore you will get wet, not me. No refunds. Thank you. You come on all the way down over here. Very good. 300. That's what we want to see, because 300 was an interesting movie. Interesting is probably not the right word. 300 was a movie. Yep. You can't argue that. Haha, I got you there. There we go. I feel like we have to go up here relatively quickly. And honestly, because I know that we will have 2 trains going to fight over here to get their connections done, I feel like the middle track is really just an inner city express line, which is fine, but it really then comes down to this platform needs to be shorter, these pieces have to go away, and I have to build my crossover in there at some point, because this just has to join onto the things that matter. Let's see, can I actually make this happen? I'm pretty sure I can. I just need to do it the right way. There you go. And then you would just connect straight onto here. That looks good. And then you would just have a very simple in. Just like so. You slow down a little bit, but that's the inner city express that comes into one platform only. Everywhere else, they can figure out where they have to go. I would like to extend our reach just a little. I think that one has to go away. Okay. Then configure you, passenger buildings, of course. Yes, this is not anything dramatically new for if you have followed the series so far, but I like throwing in a couple things here and there, just because why not? Let's get a couple connections in here. This will overstage the bus stop that we already have in that area, but I think I'm okay with that. Housing units, do you want to stay where you are? I am thinking this just looks a little funky, so you can go away, but I will allow this. Give me the curvy one. Okay. Yes, you are doing something relatively reasonable, so do that, do this. And by reasonable, I really wanted you to come really close to the station building, at least. There you go, that's what I wanted. And now I'm expecting... nope. That wasn't it. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but that wasn't one of them. You come here. Yep. You come all the way around here. Very good. And then you can connect to the end of the city. That looks good. And then we can get a relatively straight... nice intersection in here. Now they can figure out where they want to go when they want to go there. That all looks good. This building should have pretty much everything covered in this area, so all that is great too. It probably won't hurt if we do a little passenger connection here. You can't actually reach anything from there. Oh well, could be worse. And there you go. Where is your depot gonna go? Excellent question. I think it's a trick question because our depot is actually going to point the opposite way now, and we're going to have two. What? Just wait. Just you wait. We're going to have one probably right here, and then one probably the other way, and oh wow. I would have really liked a 90-degree change up here, but you can't have everything all the time, so this should be fine. You actually put them on the exact opposite directions because one way matters. This one would have mattered because I don't want to cross the track unnecessarily. So let's fix this and do it the right way. Yes, you go uphill that way, and you, nope. I really want the 90-degree flip. Some games do that. Some better than others, but they do it. So I would have liked to see that. But this is just a connection that goes in there, and this is going to be the connection that goes out there. And now they can figure out where they have to go, when they have to go, why they have to go, and so on, etc., etc. That should all be good. This one looks like the road may benefit for a little bit of reshaping. This will be a relatively quick track that comes out here, so I don't want to waste too much speed on whatever those road people are trying to get from me. So that's good. Yeah, no, coughing is super cool on stream. Good job, bballjo. Way to go. And then this one just has to connect into this track up here where there's no real hardcore connection right on that side. What we're just gonna do is allow trains the first time they come out, they can just pick whatever they want, and then there's a nice crossover there. For those two trains to figure it out, we need a same type of crossover right here. Close. Okay, try again. Maybe from there. Ah, yes. Much gooder. And because we have... Nope, this should be fine because... Well, it's not fine because nobody can go from here to anywhere. So what you still need is a soft crossover to this side. I'm just going to let them snake over here relatively slowly so they can get into this platform that turns around. I don't think trains are smart enough to do what I want them to do, but if I tell them that there are multiple platforms available for their needs, maybe they can figure it out. What do you think? Good. Glad we figured that out. Let's talk to a guy over here. This train... You're not disconnected. Oh, no, you are disconnected. This one we do have to fix. If we click on manage line and just click on this thing over here, it will fix it automatically because there is one definite route to make you happy, and it looks like they did finally choose that, which is wonderful. What's this one doing? I don't think it's awful. I don't think it's great. And I don't think I want to spend too much time on making this different. I'm not going to call it fix it, but no, we're going to fix this one though. Yep. There you go. At least it's a little more smooth than it was before. But what I really care about is that the trains don't have to jump too much, but they still have to jump here. So we're going to do something about that eventually. Not right now. Cool. All right. You've wasted enough time to do something. Let's run this forward because we do need a little bit of money coming in, and there's a lot of betting in to happen while we're in the area, but this is all fine. I know that there are a couple signals missing here, but we're going to get to them when appropriate. Shackford. Yes. Where would you like to have your train station? I think right here is the right place. I know that we're going to get rid of two excellently placed residential buildings, but that sounds like a problem not to solve for me right now. So pause. Let's go in here, place that single long... No, we have money. We don't care about people problem anymore. we just plop in whatever we want here. And see that we cover most or all of the city, which we are, and we're not even taking over the two largest buildings there. This is a slight problem. It is already going up. I don't like that. So what we're going to do instead is try to be a little smarter. There we go. And I think it is not page down, obviously. It is not period, obviously. Period here. No, this is comma. Comma here would work, but because it's snapping to the road like that, it doesn't let me do that. You can hit shift, of course. Someone will put that in the comments and did a while ago, and now I actually use it. And what I would like to see is some type of access to the road, which we don't have yet, but I'm going to set this as low as I can. Let's see if I can reasonable get this in there. I don't think reasonable is the right way, but yes, that's access. Nope, you actually don't have the tentacles there that I was looking for. Okay, let's do this. Now we have tentacles. Very good. And then you do this one, and now you don't have you have a collision. Very, very nice. It may not be what dreams are made of. That's definitely a connection right there. Let's see. Yes, we're still covering effectively the same part of town, and we can expand our station here, but station. Get my mouthpiece in, apparently. We have the station over here, and it's fine. It's designed to not have too steep of a rail traffic connection thingamabob. So this is totally on purpose. Let's run this just to see how bad this is going to look. Yeah, no, nope. I don't think so. Do we have any... No. The game's just like, I know what you want to do, but no, I don't think so. I'm pressing M to get down. Honestly, okay. Too much slope. Okay, that's where you pull the slope card. But this, you're still okay with this. I'm kind of, you know, I was expecting not too great. I don't think we need to go any faster than 180. And this should give us a chance to actually snake up to the next town too. So no, honestly, I'm going to take this. We're not going to get anything better than this. And if we want to, we can build a couple of embankments in here as well. Probably here. No, honestly, keep going up the hill. And then you have a little bit of double track right here that you can use to get up to Oundle. Oundle, do you want to pop through the mountain there? Or do you want to actually connect from Chagford through this mountain? Which, what do you think? 8 million? 20 million? This 6 mil. This is not a long tunnel. Oh, chucks. This is not a long tunnel. I did not expect to like this. But it's probably honestly a better option than what I was planning on doing. So, change of plans, and I think we have a chance to get a little tunnel in here. So let's see what we can do. Configure. Yes, get rid of the station building. Very good. Platforms, they're going to put platforms on the other side too. You now have the obligation to have double tracks going through here. Thank you for reminding me, because I didn't think of that. But this should be good. Hopefully 4 times 40 is 160 meters. Hopefully that's enough for the length of trains that we want to run through there. This road may not survive. But let's see, not cargo buildings, but passenger buildings. We're going to do just small bit. Oh. We got some tentacles. We got tentacles. I like me some tentacles. This one's not tentacling. Tentacling? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's see here. Give me one more platform that we're not going to connect with a real piece of track, because I'm hoping we can get the tunnel somewhere in here. So you're not going to go there. Let's see. I do want the tunnel. Okay, let's try the tunnel first, because if you can't get a tunnel in here, everything you're doing right now is going to be kind of useless. True. Nope. Try straight. Make this one actually go flat and even downhill a little bit. It is complaining in a lot of different areas, and I think it could have to do with this one. Sorry, big residential buildings, at least one of you is probably going to go. I didn't do it, but it may just be the way that the cookie crumbles today. Okay, no, definitely not that. A little lower. Okay, a little lower. As low as we can. I'm gonna just go to here and see if I... Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goody good shoes. Oh yes. I am genuinely surprised that it's letting me do this. And I genuinely can't say that I hate it. No, this is good stuff. You said genuinely twice there. Yeah, I don't know any other big words. Leave me alone. This is great. This is awesome. The tunnel doesn't look crappy. Yes, don't throw the ball. Don't shoot a ball in the back of these industrial building. That makes sense. I feel good about that. And then you just go underneath here. I hope you didn't mind me building that tunnel there, but I don't think you will, because now you have better connections to everything, and that's totally worth it. I can build this road here without destroying buildings. Nobody has a problem with that, right? What do we not cover? There's a little bit on this side that we're currently not covering. It's not the end of the world, but sorry, you have to go. Let's fix that right now before I forget. Why? Why are you trying to do this stupid big building there? I don't know. Are you even gonna get this one in? Oh, nope, too much slope. Okay, too much slope really just translates to try the smaller building and then try the connection again. Simply because we have a little bit more runway. There we go. There's the runway I was talking about. Too much slope though. Okay. All right. You're gonna get a little bit of a wiggler here. That's just, if that's what you want, then that's what we get. You are connected, and we're gonna count that. People that want to go to the train here better go to the this side. It's actually going up a little bit. This side is the accessibility justified connection, and then you have the other side that's simply, well, hope you brought your skateboard. Okay, I'm surprised by all of this. I didn't think that all of this would kind of work together the way it does, but it does. Therefore, it is. Okay, you will become our terminal. Is there anything out here that we really care about? Machines. That's all I really have to say to that. But let's see. What's our approach angle? It's somewhere here, so it's right into the middle of town right there, which means these two roads are currently in a way of progress. Progress is more important than whatever you guys are doing. So not like that. I'm thinking something along the lines of just like right smack dab at an angle. Not letting me build it. I'm holding shift and it's just like, you don't mean that. I'm like, no, but I do. I totally do. Let me in here. Can't place control either, but if I want that there, I probably need to do a little boulevard. And I had a feeling I'm pointing right at this dang thing, which is not the end of the world, but it's okay. I think I can make that a little sharper, so we're gonna come on the inside here. That's what we're gonna line this up as. So shift again, aim at that side. I would love to place it like right here. I don't like that I can't. No, that was shift. Alt, no. Control, no. Shift and control. Nope. Other shift. Nope. Like, yeah, you can do this, but you can't because game decided so. So there we go. That's fine. It's not the end of the world, and we should be able to make a straight road connection right here. Now everything is kind of connected. Mostly we need to reach out a little better on that side when the time is right, which is not right meow. So tracks, there we are. Rail, there we are. Tunnel, here we are. And connectivity. Oh, a cheeky little bridge right in front of the tunnel. That looks great. Give it a little bit of extra speed because we can. And outside of that, I think this is a pretty good route. This should make us some money. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, there's a little more tunnel than I would like, but hey, we are in the mountains, so it is what it is. Make sure it's actually snapping to things that you want to snap to. That looks fine. That bridge looks... Yeah, no, it's not snapped. It's not snapped at all because that bridge is different than the other bridge. That's usually a good giveaway for, nope, something is not quite the way you wanted it. So go be careful and go back to what was happening before. Let's see here. That looks better because now I don't have the bridge icon, which is what I was looking for. Great. Everything snapped together. Everyone relatively happy. Yes. What is this going to be? It has to be a train that can go uphill relatively fast. It also has to be a train that's about 160 meters long. Okay. It also has to be a place where you have some one-way signals. Got it. No problem so far. This is just a passenger train, so we should be able to keep our signaling to a minimum. One right in front of the station and one right after on this side and on this side. And they space out a little faster. And ideally, I'm not going to place one even on the uphill because I don't want the train to ever have to start again after they leave the station. Perfect. I like it so far. Very good. What are we? Why am I still paused? I didn't mean to be paused there. My bad. Apologies. New line. Okay, this is Mountain Line 1, probably. Not like Lion, just Mountain Line 1. We'll be okay. Shackford, yes. So this is the Regional Express Mountain 1. Beautiful. Coloring, yeah, whatever. Why not? What trains do we have? What can we throw on here? We could throw the BRV 100. Beautiful little locomotive, but maybe not quite up for the task. I would think this one or this one. This one goes 140, so you're my champion because you're also relatively fast and you're an excellent cargo train. Yes. What can we do with 140? We have that one. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then take them back because we're going to change the color into something more lovely. Oh yeah, look, the color is so different. What is our length? 115 meters. You know what? That's probably fine. Give me 3 of you and then buy for that money. And then you go up on the mountain line. And the mountain line, if you don't mind, we will manage line and we will let you know that in East Ham you have 2 friendly stations. One in East Ham is 5. Then we're going to go here. And also, what is 6? We don't want 6 because 6 is the short one there, and it's not going to make a difference. But there you go. You, sir, on the wrong line entirely. You're not. You're just being ridiculous. You cannot go to where I want you to go. Look, this guy's going to be like, okay, where do I go now? And I have to say, not there, buddy. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what I was expecting. Having the game make right decisions here is just not really its forte. That one's just like, oh, I know where I'm supposed to go. I got this, buddy. I got you, boss. Go home, and then I send you back again. It'll be great. Let's get you all out of here because you're pretty and stuff. Maybe a couple signals. Sure. Plop a signal right there. Plop a signal right here. Plop more signals. I don't want to signal up anything that will block us from getting out of the depot. So let's leave that alone. This all looks fine. Yeah, you have to park there just for a minute, but I think you'll be okay in just another minute, probably, maybe. You are doing what you're supposed to do. Go back to on your line. There you go. And now you guys, I'm expecting some people already to be waiting there, and they are there, and they are there. I am hoping with the intentional no. Let's see how fast you're actually going. Yeah, how fast can you get up the hill? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 140. Just right away. No problem at all. He's just like, I got you, boss. Yes, we're gonna go nice and downhill here. I like it though. Can I manage all vehicles? Because if I can, I would like to make all of them a little yellow. Yes, I love it. Let's look at this guy. Peekaboo! Yellow train. Cool. That was well worth it in my opinion. Of course, they're trying to get to East Ham because East Ham is the one that is connected to everything, and that's a good thing, which also means East Ham is going to grow, as does everything else. Cool. You remember at the beginning of the episode, I was just like, we're going to go systematically from the bottom or something. Paraphrasing there, of course, because I don't remember what I said 20 minutes ago. But I liked how this worked out. Yes, I do want tools, and maybe we have regional tools here. Nope, we don't have regional tools. We have logs that need to be taken somewhere and stake cars, and then they have to bring back some lumber. Where's the closest lumber mill that we're not already hitting? I wasn't planning on ships because I already am pretty sure that I have some waterways blocked. So where the heck am I supposed to bring you? there's a lot of demand here for lumber. There's more lumber sitting right here. There's this guy that's the closest. This is a really crappy place. Oh, what are you gonna do here? You could bring all the lumber all the way down here, then the lumber can be transported all the way through here. Make sure that you don't stop here because this lumber will get stolen, as they say. Bring it down to Harlow, make that a cargo stop, and then bring it out here to Harlow Sawmill and bring it back. That's a lot of traffic that you bring in. I think at that point it's better to have a train line going out to Harlow, like on the outside here. That should connect. I'm talking fast because I want to make sure that I forget something. But it is an option. We could bring something here. Then there is, these two forests are used. These two forests are not yet used. But we just don't need more than 2 forests for a sawmill, which is really the problem here. What's the other sawmill that I'm using? Oh, it's the one all the way out here, isn't it? Yes. So this sawmill, at max level, we can hold 400 units, and this one is fully maxed out, and that's great, which also means this one should be fully maxed out, which is great. But yeah, if I want to activate this one, I would have to involve Harlow. There is a line here that we can jump on, but right now it's a high-speed rail. Nope, there's a cargo line here that can then be sprung apart and follow the high-speed rail on the inside, on the right side here, and then it would actually just go right out to Harlow Sawmill. I really don't hate any of that. Okay, you have these two guys sitting over here as well, and that guy. Okay, you don't need both of them, you just need one if you want to do it this way. Unless we have 2 takers. We have the tool factory and then we have a machine factory. We could bring a lot of lumber up here. In which case we need both of these, this one. Then we have 5. We really just need 4. We don't have the expanded industry mod or anything like that. We don't have any mods, I think, running around here. So I think we'll be okay. You look like you would like another Inner City Express. And I just got a feeling with those colors that I would like all of this to just be black trains. That'd be great. Thank you. And then there was another one that caused trouble. This line. Okay. You're not really making money sometimes, but maybe if I give you one more train for frequency, you will start making me money. Who knows? So should I do lumber right now that we're not going to max out, that we're not going to fulfill, that has to effectively have a line go here? Honestly, you could, well, these two just have to come up here. They can go through the mountain, that's fine. You have to come down here, connect to the cargo line. Very doable. That's not a problem at all. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we have a 2-to-1 ratio, right? Yeah, 2-to-1 comes out here. So what would actually help is if I bring some more lumber from somewhere on this side to the sawmill over here, which we could do from right here, the Roughberry Forest and Swanley Forest. Okay. Now you're arguing for a longer trip. Go down to Chippenham Sawmill, and now you have to pass through Harlow somehow with your cargo line. It doesn't currently have a setup for that, but you know what? Increasing the station again is not going to be the end of the world. Probably, maybe, and then we'll just go through. They even... Oh, actually, there's no way our cargo line could fit through here the way it is right now. But it would just have to squeeze onto the outside of this. I don't hate it. There's a lot of good stuff with extra long rail lines that's actually super fun because you can put extra long trains on there, and extra long trains are wonderful and exactly what we're playing for here. So yeah, we have a sawmill there that we could use. We have a sawmill here that has easier inputs from those two forests. Even there's a third one here that we could bring in. Ooh. I am tempted to just connect all 3 of these and only the single Oundle forest from here. Then we have 4 forests that we need, and our train should always be able to go full from here and then come back full from here. I don't hate it, but that's a really long distance. Stop talking about that and just wait what the industries do until you're done with it. Did this farm just pop up? I think that farm just popped up. That wasn't there before. Okay, Acton. You are my next friend unless Acton gets a... Nope. stop. You kind of talked about this earlier, like forever. So how about you try to make this work? Okay, I'm going to try my best. What is my best? That is an excellent question. I will put my passenger line. This 160 meters seems appropriate. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. It's destroying more buildings than I want to, but they will regrow. They will be happy when we're done with all of this. So let's take that one out. That's the main connection that you're destroying. The icon of doom will tell me that later, no matter what. So it will be okay. Then we have Sheringham. Sheringham, you will be, obviously, of course, our end station. Okay, we'll pop you right there. You don't need two, you just need a single. Okay. We'll do it with a single track, like so. That looks beautiful. You probably have some connections in there. And then, this is the thing that I wasn't sure of earlier. Can this happen? Not like that. Okay. Okay. How much not like that? This much. Yes. This is very much what I assumed. Okay. We could snake down here. Obviously. We could do a nice... Ooh, helix. We haven't done a helix. And I think... Ooh... It would be nice for a good helix to have a worthy... Nope, that's not the one. This is the one. It would be... We're not in China. I don't think this is necessary the way it is. If I want to plop a helix in here, I don't really just want to have a helix in the middle of like a middle of the plains. If I want to put a helix here, I would like to have a little bit of mountain to helix around with. There's some mountain here. There is actually... Okay, we're going to try this. I don't know that's going to happen. I don't know that I want those bridges. But I do know that we're pretty close already. You may not even need a helix. Okay, let's see what happens here. If we make that one kind of connect... Oh, I am tempted to allow this. They're not ridiculously tall bridges. That is the problem here. If they would be more ridiculous, I'd be like, absolutely not even a little bit. But that's not what we're seeing. We're seeing reasonable tall bridges in the mountains. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna do. Yep, no double helix, not necessary here. We're not tall enough. I think there is one other spot where I think a helix may still happen. So don't give up your hope just yet, but this one wasn't a spot. Just a lot of bridges. Yep, just like that. Very good. Road, you would like to be connected. Okay, just a nice crappy connection right there. There you go. And then we do know that Acton really doesn't have problems getting our connection. So let's get you home. You don't have problems, but construction not possible because I honestly don't know. What is... Oh. Acton. No. Bad Acton. Don't try to put a road in front of the rail. That's just silly. That's not what we're doing here. There you go. What problem area do you actually have? And it looks like there's a tunnel there. Where's the collision? I'm really not sure where this collision is that they're collisioning about, because there's none there. There's none really here. They're just fields. Wait, wild. Okay, let's try it again. I think this one could be a collision, but I don't think it was. So, there? Nope, there's a collision somewhere. Okay, find the collision. Alright, collision hunt. It's not there, it's not there, it's not... I think it's colliding with itself. Maybe. I'm really not sure what it's colliding with. It doesn't even tell me. It's just like, nope, collision. But let me do the thing. I would just like to... Okay. Well, it's not going to tell me where collision is, so we're going to make our own path. If you could, if you don't mind, if you could stay semi-flat, that'd be great. But no, it's not worth it. I do want to stay above ground as much as I can. I know I say that like about 800 times an episode, but I just like to be able to see my trains. That's all. It's a pretty natural response, I think, if you ask me. Like when we talk about trains, being able to see trains is pretty natural. I think I only need about a 170 speed. This is good. I use this to get a curve in here, so I can get around this nonsense. No, these roads are completely unnecessary, so we're just going to say goodbye to them because they will make my railroad look really, really crappy. And I think we do a good job of that all by ourselves already. Now, this line may not really make us a ton of money, but I think it will look pretty when we're done with it. Okay, what is that? You're thinking that you can have a straight shot at this. No. No, you cannot. Try again like that. You come out of the mountain here, then you have a little bit of a snake, and then you go around all the industries, and then you arrive here. Nope. Okay. I guess this is what we're going to do. There's our curve. Yep, that one goes through there. That one goes through there. Right now, I'm just looking for making sure that we can get past the industries that are already here, and it looks like that's not going to be a big problem. Let's take this back a good chunk, because now we can tell it, here's your connection, buddy. Cool. And then here is your other connection. Make sure it snaps relatively early on, and then you go through there. So I thought I needed, obviously, 4 extra connection for the whole thing, but it turns out that that is completely unnecessary. And maybe that's a good thing, because all of them should be relatively full going out. Most of them should be relatively empty going in. No, the other way around. Like, going to Eastham should keep them full, but the other way should be relatively empty. Yeah. So I think at this point, we're just gonna fix the road connection again. I'm gonna do something more permanent, or you're still gonna just be hoping that things will eventually just work out. I think we're gonna hope things eventually work out. There you go. They're working out. And then you just come on over. Nope, I want a really nice snaky road, but you have the straight road on. Okay, that makes sense. Snaky road. Yep. Sharp turn. No, that's a little ridiculous. This is completely unimportant. For sure, that didn't work at all. There we go. There's a snaky road. Snaky road, lovely. Then there's a service road going to our rail depots. Beautiful. That one connects to stuff. Awesome sauce. Couple signals. Yeah, they may help. We have a couple of one-way signals already here. That is helpful. And then, same as before, I don't really want to slow down our passenger trains. At some point, though, we should probably expand this to allow the other thing. I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the other track, where I don't let the up train slow down very much when they have to hop on this thing. We're probably going to use the same train, same wagons, because we don't have choices. But on the way down, you can do a little bit more than what you were doing before. Cool. New line. Eastham. No, that button. Yep. Eastham over there. Down to Acton. Up to Sheringham. Back to Acton. And then this is the Regional Express Mountain 2. Of course, because reasons. And then we're going to look for trains. But yeah, again, I think it's going to be the same train. This one, 130. We may use... the bi-level car would have made a lot more sense on the other one. Intercity Express, no. Commuter train, yes. I do like you. You do have a little bit of power in there. The Mirage may actually be good. 120. No, you want to go for speed here. This one... I'm going to try this one. I don't know that it's going to be worth it, but it may be. And if it may be... Air. That. If it may be worth it, then it's worth putting out there. The problem with these guys is they don't have that much power, but most of the way, this train is going to be on relatively flat land. So I think there's a small-ish chance that you're too long to turn around at the end. Yep, that's the first problem. But there's also a smallish chance that you can actually reach 200 kilometers per hour. Yeah, you're already going at a pretty good pace here. And this is a long piece, a long section. So we'll see if it works out. I think we're just going to follow this guy and call it done. Thank you so much for watching. It's a diesel train. I know I have to replace the catenaries, but let's first see if this one is appropriate for what we're doing here, because you're only going up to 150 right now, buddy, and you're almost at your station. You're about to slow down. I have a couple 160 spots on here, like this one, and that's fine. But no, 150 was max for you, which tells me that's not gonna work. Also, you're too long for the section. So 2 of those things are not going to work. Let's edit all vehicles. We're not going to use... Nope. Let's replace all vehicles. There we go. We're not going to use that. We're just going to do the same boring thing as before, but I'm going to plop the blue ones on you. For 98 meters. Excellent. That looks good. Replace that and then give you some... Nope, not that. Give you some color. I want you to be bright red everywhere. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Looks like a Deutsche Bahn. That's what we're going for. Cool. Yeah, 2 people going up to Sheringham, whatever this place is called. But I'm happy with this. This is fine. 29 going this way. That is also fine. I know I'm going super hyper speed right now, but I think that's okay. The bridges seem okay. We got the red on the red. Yep, that's some color mapping right there. And there's our friend. How many people are we going to pick up in Acton? That's the real question we have to answer. And the answer to that question is... barely anyone. Cool. Not barely anyone. We're actually almost filling this thing up, which is cool. Awesome. That's what I wanted to do. So thank you so much for watching. I think the mountain line is obviously... well, mountain 2... may make it, and mountain 1 probably needs those wagons. We may just have to switch the wagons because this one is most likely full. Yeah, 84 is not going to do it. Both of you need to get the same wagons, otherwise it's just not going to work. So electric, yes, it's this one. And then we're going to do 1 2 3 4 because we have 160 meters. We can even do a little more. Yeah, 160, max them out. 5 of those give you colors. How's the black one on this? The black one on this is beautiful. I know we have 2 of them now, but I like it. Awesome sauce. Let's go look at you. Cool. Make money. Yay, make money. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time. I don't know. No, we should stay in this area and see what cargo we can actually start delivering here to those cities, because right now these are one of the only ones on our network that don't have anything yet. Plus, it gives me a chance to stay in the same area for a little longer, so hopefully we can not get distracted on the way out there. That would be pretty cool. I made it so that you can only go 115 instead of 140. We'll see if that is detrimental or acceptable to what we're trying to do here, but it's actually pulling a lot of people up. I like it. I like that a lot. Passenger trains can be full 50% of the time, even if they're not full, like full ever. So this should be okay. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.